Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the Southern Wrestling Scholar, CJ Pierce. This is Quick React, and today we're talking about the March 31st episode of NXT Stand and Deliver. It's this Saturday, so we went on here, got some matches set up for it. Let's not waste any time. If you're with it, I'm with it. Tag me in. So, the night starts with OTM and TNA World Heavyweight Champion Mike Santana taking on Dark State's Osiris Griffin, Saquon Sugars, and Dion Lennox in a pretty fine match. This was happening from the theater at Madison Square Garden, so that's why the OTM had Mike Santana with them, because, New York and all that. Very good match. My thing with Dark State is I never see Saquon Sugars really hitting offense. Like, Dion Lennox and Osiris Griffin, two-time tag team champions, like, they obviously get the job done. We know Cutler James was in LFG, so he's up and coming. I never see Saquon Sugars really hit any offensive maneuvers. But that's not why we're here right now. Very good back and forth tag team action with the babyfaces getting the win after Mike Santana hit spin the block on Saquon Suggs, and OTM hit some kind of reverse Argentine double mat slam to get the win. Backstage during a sit-down interview, Miles Bourne says he's ready for Stand and Deliver and that he hopes that Johnny Gargano brings the same Johnny wrestling that he usually brings to NXT. Johnny Gargano comes in and takes Vic Joseph's place and tells Miles Bourne, be careful what you wish for. Because before there was Stand and Deliver, there was Takeover, and he still has a little bit of Johnny Takeover left in him. And it's not personal, and this match isn't personal, but the NXT North American Championship is very personal to Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano being a former 3-time NXT North American champion, looking to make it number 4 this Saturday at Stand and Deliver. I cannot wait. Next, we determined the number 1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championships as the Los Americanos took on Birthright, Stax, and Uriah Connors. And this was a very fun match. I still want Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate to get from up under these masks, but they won the match with some loaded headbutts after the original El Grande Americano would cause a distraction. Not the original, the regular one, the Kaiser variant. But yeah, this was some very good, very funny match. Like, we had some little comedy between Bravo, Tyler Bate, and Ariana Grace. Y'all know the little Melina Shawn Michaels spot. You see it, you love it. It was fine. Next, Jada Parker took on Kalani Jordan in a very heated match. These two ladies are doing some brilliant work, especially with the roles reverse. Kalani Jordan starting to getting into the bad side, and Jada Parker being the crowd favorite because everybody loved him. So Miss Parker, let me hear you say, "Hey, Miss Parker," and she would get the win following a hypnotic and deja vu choke bomb. Next, we have the contract signing for the NXT Championship Fatal 4-Way at Stand and Deliver between Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, and Tony D'Angelo. And it's a WWE contract signing. What else do I need to say? Well, Tony D'Angelo and Ethan Page put Ricky Saints and Joe Hendry respectfully through some tables. But y'all know how contract signings go. Next, we had our meat match of the night as Jasper Troy took on Keanu Reeves with Josh Briggs as the special guest referee. Josh Briggs obviously doing his best to try to remain impartial up until Jasper Troy put his hands on him. Then Josh Briggs would hit Troy with the big boot, allowing Keanu Carver to hit the running power slam to get the win. And then Josh Briggs will lay out Keanu Carver. And now I'm just not noticing that I called that man Keanu Reeves a couple of seconds ago. I'm sorry. His name is Keanu Carver. Keanu Carver. But yeah, pretty throwaway. It was a throwaway match. Next, Tatum Paxley comes out and offers Blake Monroe a chance to actually win the NXT Women's North American Championship at Stand and Deliver. And Mariah May accepts Blake Monroe, whatever her name is. But she's still playing this delusion like she didn't lose the title. Baby, you lost to Thea Hale. That title belongs to Paxley. But after a quick little scuffle, Blake Monroe still managed to get away with the championship. Backstage, Robert Stone announces a 10-person tag team match on the pre-show as all of Birthright will take on Shiloh Hill, Eli Knight, Hank Walker, Tank Ledger, and the WWE Women's Speed Champion, Ren Sinclair. There's also a triple threat made for next week between Jasper Troy, Keanu Carver, and Josh Briggs. And just for some good measure, Kalani Jordan attacks Jada Parker backstage after, taking that L, Bella Twin L face. We get a very good recap hype video of the dissolution of Zarya and Sol Ruka. And in the main event, Kendall Gray took on Lola Vice to determine the #1 contender for JC Jane's NXT Women's Championship at Stand and Deliver. And these two women went out there and killed it. I love everything Lola Vice does, and I'm such a Kendall Gray fan. She is such a very good pro wrestler. Like, the two of the best crossover athletes in WWE right now. And the finish was kind of wonky, seeing how this was the go-home show for Stand and Deliver, because Lola Vice would have Kendall Gray in a guillotine, but Kendall Gray would hit a bridging Northern Lights to pin Lola Vice, while at the same time she would tap out to Lola's guillotine. The referee in the ring counted the 3 count, but the senior official saw Kendall Gray tap out because the senior official came out to, make sure that Fatal Influence, who had made their way to ringside, didn't get involved. So the show ends with Shawn Michaels and the referees arguing over who is the actual winner. I was trying to save on doing this video until something came up, but at this point, we know it's going to be a triple threat match between JC Jane, Lola Vice, and Kendall Gray. So it is what it is. That was the March 31st episode of NXT. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Follow wherever you are watching this. And if I can leave you with anything today, I'm going to leave you with Jeremiah 29:11 that states, "I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." Like I said yesterday, that we need to be still because know that God is our God. Sometimes we have to be still so God can prepare us for the next move. God knows what he has planned for your life. He knows what he has in store for you. And if you just trust and believe in him, you will get to what he has for you. And he wants you to know that it's not going to harm you. Anything God is putting in front of you is going to be for the best. So please just remember to continue to put your trust in God in all that you do. All right, for Quick React, I'm the Southern Wrestling Scholar, DJ Pierce. If you haven't checked out the latest episode of Nerdz Watching Wrestling Podcast, please do so, where we talk about Revolution and Randy Orton's heel turn. And be on the lookout for the next episode of the Nerdz Watching Wrestling Podcast, as I will be doing a deep dive into Stand and Deliver and AEW Dynasty. Until then, I've been the Southern Wrestling Scholar, and I'll see y'all next time.